Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to
Hello.
SFO Gaming, Game Boomers, whatever you want to call us, playing Ghost of Tsushima. My name is Dave, this is Dom, and we are here on a wonderfully stormy-ish Thursday night
was raining a bit.
in Ontario, in Canada.
Canada.
Tatsuo!
Maple syrup.
Maple syrup, scissor, meat pies, shrimp cocktail,
Shrimp gumbo.
shrimp gum, fried shrimp. Is the chick / ghost next to you named Dom and you can ask for a friend? Yes, it is.
Bella.
Yes. It is indeed. She is the least French person I've ever met in my life. Except for maybe the people I grew up with, because in Dev's in my hometown, the French people are, a lot of them are very, very, very anglicized. None of them speak French. The people that I'm talking about. There are people that are French that speak French. But the people that are anglicized, they don't speak a lick of French, but they have French last names. Hello. Uncle, I'm younger. Let me do the things.
That could sound quite terrible out of context.
Swing down, sweet chariots, up and let me ride. It's Dom. Domo. Just call her Domo. Or you can call her Rita Kuma.
No.
Not really. So Dom, you're wearing that shirt for a very specific reason, right?
Yes, the new season, rather just says.
Yeah, it's a sequel season.
Yeah, a sequel season of Rila Kuma and Kaoru has
Yeah.
dropped on Netflix today.
Yeah, Rita Kuma's Theme Park Adventures. We watched the first episode. It's really wholesome shit. I'm not expecting everyone to really know or care what it is.
It is soft and cures depression.
It is very soft and generally cures depression. Oh. To be honest, I think this is gonna be less existential than the first season. Because the first season had like a ghost girl that. There's some dark shit.
There's a hints of dark elements.
Oh yeah, there's definitely some pretty dark shit in the first season.
But this time they're in an amusement park.
Yeah, well,
the whole time.
that happens to be close.
Sinking ship.
Yay! I mean, everyone's in the chat, I'm sure, has been in a store that you know is on the outs, and you see the workers or the owner, and they're super quiet or very subdued or really irritable, and you see the declining amounts of stock, and you see the renovations that are sorely needed, and it's one of those things where you're just sitting there going, I see the writing on the wall, and I don't like it. But that's part of, being around a business or owning a business, is that you take the risk. If it's brick and mortar, especially. Although, unless you're an Andrew Tate fan, in which case you apparently like your supply drop garbage. Do you know who that is? I had to look him up.
Ew.
Andrew Tate. He's this guy that was the son of a chess grandmaster, or international master at the very least. It's a rating thing for chess. We watched Queen's Gambit. I'm getting back into chess again.
I never cared about chess.
See, I was kind of neutral about it during Queen's Gambit, but I'm getting back into it. Like, I'm actually relearning it because there's apps you can get to teach you. There's a very good tutorial app that I found. But yeah, Andrew Tate's father was a professional chess player. He became a mixed martial artist, kickboxer, whatever kind of guy. Was on UK's Big Brother. Basically, the guy he's the kind of guy that you think would get a pass because he's mixed race, because his dad was African American African American chess guy who is like one of the only prominent African American professional chess players. But no, his son is a fucking asshole. He's basically a grifter who's like really obnoxious, and I mean, I'm not gonna throw out too many buzzwords about the guy, but he's definitely like a dude bro, like an obnoxious dude bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had to say it's dude bro, and it's like, okay, I know what kind of person we're dealing with.
Yeah. Apparently, when his dad tried to get, so he's actually Andrew Tate the third. So Andrew Tate Jr. So his father tried to get him. He put him in a chess tournament, and
It's senior, junior.
yeah, senior. Yeah, exactly. It's Weenie Hut Jr. And Andrew Tate was in his chess tournament, and he went really belligerent. So his dad pulled him out like immediately. But he put him in an adult chess tournament when he was very young. So,
Read very well.
Dom, did you have a big male dog when you grew up?
No,
You did have a dog, though, didn't you?
like medium sized. I don't.
She's not dog pilled,
I'm
Floyd.
not dog pilled for the record.
Hey, Brian, how's it going?
Hello,
We're talking about chess. And shoguns. And shogis. Shogi?
Shogi.
Shogi. Was that March
watched-
comes in like a lion?
Yes, that sad anime about
The kid that plays Japanese chess.
grieving youngin that lives on his own and lives off
See if
shogi money. It gets wholesome when like these three sisters.
Yeah. I can see her feet through the sock. Is it hot in the room? It's actually not that. No, it's
Good
not.
lord.
It's
No,
pretty-
these are just really thin.
They're just thin socks. Well, they're vented too.
Yeah, it's their athletic socks. Does that mean I should wear thicker, different
No,
socks
I don't think
next
that's- I
time,
don't
or
thi-
should we go American style and wear shoes from now on? Just because, like,
There weren't shoes in this place.
News and I know we don't.
No.
I know we don't like to, and I understand that because
No,
we're
no
civilized
fucking
people.
way. No. Well, I mean, thanks for alienating like half the audience, Dom. Jesus.
Terrible, I know, but like,
No.
I don't know, man.
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
keep my
say.
sh- I don't
I'm
like to
not
keep
gonna
my
say
shoes on.
that. Like, I'm not gonna shun people who wear shoes in the house. If that's your thing, then that's your thing. I'm not gonna go out of my way to, you know. I'm not gonna judge you harshly about it. What I will say is, I don't like it. I've never liked it. It's
But this
it
is
just seems
enough.
uncomfortable to me.
And
Shoes in houses is a UK thing. I thought it was an American thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know why Canada is generally just
We
you
just
know
don't.
no shoes in houses.
it's too
But
much work to clean.
maybe it's
That's my logic.
Dom has Greek feet. I have Greek feet. I got hair on them. Don't wear shoes in the house and stuff. Yeah, okay, fair enough. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Nooms and I have to make more of a point to wear socks on streams because of this.
Thirst.
The thirst.
Well, also you can't really show feet on Twitch. They don't like it. I've been warned about it. But you sit like Deb does, and I just sit like a like a regular person.
I don't know.
I sit like an average person. My feet are on the floor.
I don't like it.
I just think you guys might be those aspiring yogis that have never taken a yoga class to save your life.
In all fairness, I was doing those YouTube videos with Adrian
Yeah, fair.
at one point. Then you got me ring fit, and I feel too guilty.
No shoes in houses so tough. Don't you feel back doors, bulkhead doors, going 4 entrances? We have 1 entrance here, and Dom has 1 entrance to her place. There's 1 door. No, so my parents' place, there's two doors, and my dad. You know what they have? They have Crocs. They have fucking Crocs. My dad used to have outdoor slippers, and then they got Crocs, and they still have the Crocs, and I still wear them occasionally when I go visit it. And generally speaking, I don't like Crocs at all.
What's wrong with the leaf?
Fucking leaf. Plus 3 leaves. You mean like the red ensign? We tried.
We could have switched
But, you
it
know-
to the marijuana leaf. I'm joking.
Where's your parents' place? Ask for a friend. It's left of the thing.
Left of the thing.
It's next to the other thing. And yeah, it's at 555 5555. Sandals I can kind of see because sandals are a lot more casual.
Yeah, like I still go around in flip-flops.
Yeah. Walk in the front door, decide to go out the garden out back. You walk the front door and carry your shoes to the back door and put them on. Have chairs and mud pans at every door. Well, we have friends that have they have a French doors. Eric and Heather, they have French doors for their backyard, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think they have a pair of shoes for the front door and a pair of shoes for the back door. But then again, it's not a huge distance between the front door and the French doors either. So hard to say.
God damn it! We summoned the bot.
Torbar, could you evict this perverted programmed thing? This perverted programming, this learned code. I'm getting really sick of that fucking bot. Right, yes, okay, so where am I right now? Okay, right, so I am no longer on.
Oh, she.
That's Iki Island, that's the DLC. But yes, I've gotten to the point where I am on the second part of Tsushima Island, Toyotama. So you got Izuhara, Toyotama, and Kamigata, and Iki Island, which is very fun. I did that in the beginning of this year. I was a little late to the party about it, but yeah. I figured, what the hey, it's better late than never. But yeah, steel. I gotta figure out where to go to get more iron. Oh, hello. I found me some iron. Yeah. Hello. How bad was Sate's woke, really? Okay, so, excuse me. The characters are shit. They're annoying. They're annoying Zoomer stereotypes. Basically a bunch of woke ass SJW. We think that we're really edgy humor, but it's really just slightly cleaned up versions of 2000s humor that isn't funny because it doesn't have any soul. The gameplay is not bad. Shockingly, is not bad. And this is someone that has played through Saints Row 2, 3, and 4. Mostly 2 and 3, because they're the best ones, 2 especially. But there's some of the soul is still there. I was willing to give it the benefit of the doubt, if only to play, the generic drive around, jump through people's windows, go to a barbecue, slap people around with a bat full of nails, steal someone's car, turn on the radio, listen to fucking Chopin while I'm mowing down pedestrians. It's like there's some part of the DNA is still there.
The fun parts.
Enough to make it tolerable. It's just, as long as you're not dealing with the cringy as fuck main story parts,
the
then
dialogue and all that.
Yeah, the dialogue's
terrible.
bloody awful. I mean, I can't stand it. It's absolutely heinous.
So
but
gameplay good, dialogue story bad.
Well, gameplay is not. I'd say it's okay.
Gameplay
it's decent. It's decent.
Fair enough.
It's enough to get by.
$90.
It's basically no, God no. I wouldn't spend $60 on that thing. No way in hell.
40 on sale, maybe.
I'm the original SFO. See, when I was SFO, it was ironic, and I reviewed anime. Now I'm
How
just...
do I know this?
I'm just that guy.
Because I used to watch Uber Hacks or Nova,
Yeah, fair.
and he played that a lot. So.
Well, as one
Oh,
does.
okay. That's that thing that exists.
No. I mean, series is...
I mean,
Good
I was
series.
more of a Happy Wheels person at the time, 10 years ago, when that was a thing.
You're a fucking babby.
Get out of here.
Oh, crap. Forgot to turn off the fan. Whoopsie! Yeah, Slim Shady. So when I was doing the, I was talking about like I got the one chess app that teaches you how to do, you know, it's like it gives you tutorial practices and stuff like that. And at one point it says, "Oh, are you just a stranger or your name is?" And I immediately put Slim Shady. You have to.
Yeah, I
It's
would
like
never
my
put
name
my real
is,
name.
or like no, my name is. What are you gonna put? You have to put Slim Shady. If you were born anywhere between like 1970 and like maybe 2000, you have to put Slim Shady. No, Dom is 8 years younger than me. Yeah, I was born in 85. Dom was born in 93. So you're right in the kind of, well, you're not quite in the middle, but you're in between us. Decided to try open Morrowind. Anyone experienced that? Nope.
Nope.
I'm hoping it's Morrowind that's been upgraded and open, I'm guessing open source code? That sort of thing. Shit, look how these fuckers are around. Rescue hostages. Kill enemies with a longbow. Oh. Oh, hello. Give me surprise. My name is what? Name is what? Sweet. Okay, so I have to take out some of these fucks with my longbow. Then I pull out my gun. Where was that moment? Oh. God, what the fuck is this? Oh, shit.
What?
I don't know. I don't know, but I've been told.
I've been told.
Kill him with the longbow. Oh, fuck the long. Ah, that's why. Yeah, God. Okay, do I have enough enemies left that I can? Yes, I do. Okay. Oh, I don't think I have
That
enough.
is the correct answer. Take a Slim Shady.
Ah. Real Slim Shady is mighty. Chicka Slim Shady. Yep. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. I listened to that song between like grades 9 and 10. I listened to that song religiously.
Which one?
Real Slim Shady.
Ah. I mean,
Y'all act like you've never seen a white person before. I'll burst the door.
we all.
Tommy
Okay.
whooping her ass.
I get it. We're millennials.
Get a divorce. Something.
Stolen
Is what I
over
think it is
furniture.
it? Yeah, for sure. I still don't remember the lyrics to Save My Life. You could put a gun in my head and you'd probably be killing me. Oh, well. These 7 years ago, I'm sure Tammy Overbuilt would be done a year or less. It's, yeah, well. Try being a George R. R. Martin or Patrick Rothfuss fan. Then you can talk to me about the waiting game. What?
Apple on apple.
Yeah.
Just roasting you.
Someday, Dave's gonna lose his mind. He's living in a dumpster and yelling at random teachers in an old man voice. I was once the short fellow Taku before fighting them alcohol in exchange for an 800 yuan Steam token he can't actually use.
Oof.
I don't want a fucking Steam token. I just drink with the kids. I mean, if I'm already that far gone, I might as well just get loaded. Jesus Christ, dude. It's like you don't know me at all.
Or you could get drunk.
Oh, yeah. Okay, where's that third? Where the gosh dang is the third hostage? Where are you, you frickin' thing, man? You man thing, you hostage from hell? And I'm crying over spilled rice. Yeah. Yeah. For some reason, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get as far away from this as possible, and then hopefully, the kami of kami will not do a fucking thing because.
Yep. Woke censored dog pilled.
Yarp. Remember, we're gonna use fucking lie on our edginess of our humor, but we're still gonna support people that like to fuck kids, because I don't know.
Alleged lefty logic.
Allegedly. Sick ostrich. Allegedly. Okay, where the hell? Where's the damn hostage? Seriously, where the hell is this? I may have had this problem before.
I mean,
hello.
This isn't my entire perception of the this game. Is you kind of wandering lost and doing things every now and then.
Oh, there we go. Where the fuck are you? Yay!
Oh God, it's 2 a.m. where you're at. It's 9 o'clock here. Tell me you're in Britain without telling
Thursday. Right
You're
when troubles in. There we go.
It's that 5-hour difference.
Yep. Yeah, morals. Well, this thing with Saints Row as well, though, right? Is because morals they're like Stretch Armstrong. They're very flexible.
Tell me you're in the Pacific without telling me you're in the Pacific.
6:08, 3 a.m.
I know where you fuckers are.
Found the Euros.
Euros, Pacifics.
Found the Brits. Found the Euros. I am frankly shocked.
Euros.
I have said to Dev, at some point I would not be opposed to maybe like doing a stream during the day.
Every now and then.
Just to make things a little easier for people that are in Brit-Bongistan and Eurovision. Ugh, you're in the DPRC? It's almost as bad as the DPRK.
It was kind of a giveaway with that time zone.
You cough like Gollum?
Because I made that. It was actually more of a just clearing my throat.
Are you a throat goat?
Totally.
Good to know.
Yikes.
Biggest yikes. Oh, right, I can actually go somewhere in... Bam, I can go to the Golden Temple and I can do some upgrades. At least one. Yes. Brit Bongistan. Home of 400-year-old inns and acid throwers. Excellent. Home of Count Dankula and acid throwers. That's right. The last time I was playing this game, I had people give me exercises how to speak more, how to be more accurate with my Scottish accent.
Wonderful.
And I
the fact that they're willing to help you.
Oh no, I really appreciate it. I still think I forgot to go back and rewatch it so I can get the techniques down. But I just kind of got caught up in, work and stuff, so. That's how she goes, boys.
Away she goes, boys.
Fucking away she goes, bud.
You're fucking done, bud.
You're fucking done. Look at my gut for. Roll. Okay, so what am I gonna do? Tanto knife or katana? You know what? I'm gonna do the katana because I've definitely had some more issues
with short
with regular melee than I have with stealth. So.
Yeah, you definitely prefer taking people out at distance.
Wizards never early or nor late. They arrive precisely when they mean to. Wow, that was bad.
You just sounded old and tired.
Precisely when they mean to. Yeah, that was better. Why could be so fucking awkward, bud? Dude, we've seen every episode of Letterkenny.
And the spin-off.
And Shorzy, and we even tried to watch Little Kenny, but that was garbage.
Yeah, no.
Little Kenny sucked.
No, I don't, nope.
Brian, we live in Sudbury. They film it here. I've been to the house. I've been to the house where
we know people who have been extras in the show.
Yeah, we know people who've been extras in the show. We've been to all the places, not all the places. We've been to a lot of places where they film. It's crazy. That show got way bigger than anyone expected. You know, Sudbury's like Hollywood of Northern Ontario. At least they like to
Suddenly it kind of became that, eh?
Yeah, well, people act like it is because of dipshits.
Uh-huh.
What? You disagree?
No, I'm just being sarcastic, like, ugh, begrudgingly.
Oh, yeah.
Factually true.
Yeah, I agree on that front for sure. Steal this album. Right. I forgot about that. Okay, here we go. Fast travel. So I'm gonna go there. I can actually go to Iki Island. What I might do is do Iki Island instead of doing it at the end. Is just do Journey of the Past, and the next time we do this, I don't know if there's gonna be enough time, because I mean you got to go to bed at a certain time.
Eventually.
I mean, okay, we're like halfway through the second hour. Do you think you can do another hour? Or while we play it by ear, maybe like another half hour.
Yeah, no, we're gonna finish this hour.
Yeah, I know. Obviously.
Yeah.
No, my point was, would you be opposed to doing a little extra, like an extra half hour, even to just get
an extra half hour? I can do.
Okay. All right. So we'll do one extra. You know what? I don't even unless it's one of those things where we both have to go to the bathroom, then we'll just do like a very short break, and then we'll do an extra half hour. Every time I've done this, I've basically just done 2-hour streams, maybe 3-hour if I'm feeling up to it. This time, for some reason, probably because like we're getting close to Iki Island itself, getting close to DLC. I want to, at the very least, get my teeth into it. So,
I've watched you play some of Iki Island already.
It was really nice.
Yeah.
Except for the quiet sobbing. That was a pain in the ass. I wish they'd just die.
Kill the town crier.
Get the fuck out. Oh, Wonderful. Terrified screams. Good job. Oh, so there's an extra. I wish, bud. I wish. Right, you. Yeah, that's right, Adam. You plume bag. Plume
Which
bag.
one's your favorite Assassin's Creed?
4. Plume bag. Plume bag. I was helping you, Dave. You plume bag. Yep, yeah, plume bag. Because you're saying
doing charades up in here.
The OO is like like a ha. Plume bag. I remember that. Yes, thank you, Adam. Thank you. I any help I get with accents is very much appreciated. Because I've never been a drama kid. Not really.
You never did.
I took drama in. I was in a play when I was 10.
You didn't take drama or music.
No, I did take drama in grade 9.
Oh yeah.
I was in a play when I was 10. I was in a class when I was 14. And then after that, I kind of just let it drop because I was being kind of pigeonholed by my parents and by the system itself.
Oh yeah, the system itself. Greater problem of why so many people have.
Also, I really don't.
It's kind of predatory.
I don't like how predatory and how presumptuous the drama community is.
Oh, that too.
So I'm kind of glad that I stuck to my guns.
Yeah, because I told you all about that scouting talent seeker person.
Yeah.
Like her biggest role is an extra in Kick-Ass. Like, good for you.
Fair enough. Steals album.
Gives her boyfriend a beer allowance and shit. Like, sorry, I was gonna get.
Yeah, fair enough. Dom is a huge System of a Down fan. I like him, but I'm not like a big fan of him.
I got all 5 albums on my phone.
A bottle lying around. I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy. By the time I got around to Revelations, I was kind of just I was kind of burnt out, so I didn't give it as much of a chance as I should have. Do I regret it? Yes, I do. At the same time, I put so many hours into Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood that I was so fucking done. I was just so done. But yeah, Black Flag means a lot to me because I grew up sailing, so Assassin's Creed 3 and the whole sailing, the mini games and that I really enjoyed. And then hey, let's just make a whole bloody game. By the way, I fucking hate these guys. Ugh.
You're the one who decided to put the put the noises in your controller.
Shamans are legitimately the worst fucking thing about this. Oh, I killed him. Good.
Dave is boat people. He likes boats.
Throat singing is interesting. I don't know if it's like my favorite thing in the world, but I think it's cool. I do. I really liked. There's one thing I really liked about Jedi Fallen Order was it started out with a throat singing group. I thought that was really cool.
Denny said, "Why do you do this? This is my favorite thing to do in Minecraft."
Doesn't know he knows us, okay? He's
I know he knows.
He's one of my D&D boys.
I know.
He's one of the boys.
I know. I see Tennyson. I'm like, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. I know D&D is not going to be happening this week because fucking.
And next.
Splatoon 3.
We all. Busy.
Oh right, yeah, I know. I won't be doing any D&D related shit for
like the next month, or not till like next month.
3 weeks.
Yeah, see you next month on that front.
Oh fuck! Yeah! Right. Where are you, piece of shit? Oh, there you are.
I like mining more than crafting.
diggy hole.
Diggy diggy hole. Thanks.
There's something I was meaning to look up again. Has anyone ever heard of a band called Blind Guardian? What are you doing? Why are you touching me? Why are you touching me, you thought?
I will ignore you.
Ignore me! You finally get that.
Yes.
Yeah. Venture Brothers.
We're on season 3 now.
I'm the great domestic and grand inquisitor. You must not acknowledge me. Ignore me! Oh, fuck.
It reminded me that cows are the silent jury in the trial of mankind.
Yeah. Welcome to Night Vale.
No, it's just a weird meme.
I see. Reminds me of South Park, the aliens. Moo, 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 moo.
Fake.
You saw me playing the South Park games. You know the part where like you're inside the ship and like you have to save Randy and he's like getting anal probed and it's like the fucking anal probe just keeps fucking him in the ass. South Park games, like the
Right, yeah.
freshman hole.
Sorry, yeah, sorry,
I
it took
know.
me a minute.
The stick of truth. But you
Right,
end
sorry.
up getting captured by the others, by the aliens.
I
So the
forgot.
visitors, and like Randy's one of the victims.
Do you really not?
Dom, you're really pretty. Would you please take care of Dave for me?
Yes, that's why I patted.
Oh, that's why. Okay, my bad. I didn't know. I was like, what goes on? What great evil follows through in the house of man?
Be gone, bot.
Again? Oh, Tor, please tell me you're still around, buddy.
That's not doing that.
That's so
job.
In worst case, Ontario will just... Nope, I cannot. Because it won't bloody let me.
It's out of our hands. Just don't be a fool.
Yeah. What's better, Uncharted or Tomb Raider?
He is biased.
Fuck.
You're pretty biased.
You know what? They're both really good series. I would say overall, I would say Uncharted. But it's not by a lot. Even though I love both those series. Yeah, Uncharted 1 is so weak compared to the rest of them. Oh my
Nani?
Nani? Yeah.
I've actually watched Fist of the North Star. Cause it's exactly like that.
Of course it is. It came out like 1980. It's so fucking old.
It is unbelievably old.
Yeah, it is.
And quite dated.
It's some ancient shit. But yeah.
all the way
I basically I played Tomb Raider 2 back in the 90s. In the early 2000s. So excuse me. I know the old Tomb Raider series was well received, but very buggy and kind of a pain in the ass. Very tank controls.
That single pixel ass.
Yeah. And the thing is, I really like the newer Tomb Raider series. You know, between 2013 and 2017, I beat the third one at your place.
Oh my goodness! Don't you dare! Yeah, there's no way I could get that.
What are you talking about? Basically, Dom would have to open her mouth and she'd have to just mouth things, And then I'd have to use the Dr. Girlfriend voice.
If anything,
And you would have to be the.
See,
I'd
like
have to use the monarch voice.
The monarch.
And even, it's just
Because
so
his
push-
voice is really, it's really,
yeah.
hey, it's really nasal. And,
We were actually thinking Beavis and Butthead, if anything.
Yeah, or Hank and Peggy.
That's a contender.
Or Tomb Raider boot himself with Tomb Raider Legend. Don't remind me. Thank you. Don't remind me. Tomb Raider's had a lot of fits and starts. I think it was better Butthead when my voice was higher. All right, let's see. Okay, so I'm almost there. Speak with the boat to go to here. I'll tell you what. We're gonna have to watch more King of the Hill.
Yeah, it's one of our light. It is an anime. It really is.
It really is,
It's
isn't it?
It's one of
It's
the
a
best.
slice of life.
It's a slice of life. It really is.
What's the worst Tomb Raider game? I say Angel of Darkness. Fuck, man. I don't know. It's a good question. I don't think I've played enough of them to make that kind of educated guess. I can only say that I really enjoyed the Crystal Dynamics ones, and it took me much longer to finish all of them than I thought. I don't even know which one of those ones I prefer. They're all kind of good in their own way, although, I don't know. I'd probably say the first one's still the most consistently solid one. And the second and third one are really good, but they have faults. They have some serious faults.
I'll get you, He-Man. Get you, He-Man. Fucking adventure.
You know what, man? Thanks, Avalon. That's actually pretty good. No, that's a good start. It's a good start.
I don't think I can reach Dr. Girlfriend.
Well, no one can really reach Dr. Girlfriend. You have to be smoking 3 packs a day.
I like.
What, you smoke?
Yeah, since 1989. What of it? There you go. I kind of got it down. I'm getting there. Voicing stuff is a lot of work. It's a lot of stretching out your vocal cords. You got to do a lot of exercises. Just, throw shit at the wall until it sticks. It's really hard. What did you guys study in college?
Political science.
Rhetoric. Which is basically political science, only it's more English.
The watered down stuff for journalism.
Actually, rhetoric is kind of a combination between political science, English lit, and film.
It's
film
vaguely
school.
Journalism.
Kinda. Well, it's a mixture of. If I had to say, political science, lit, English lit, and film school.
I would never do it again.
No.
But it's why I understand some of the shit Dev talks about.
Yeah.
Like when he explains that he's a classical liberal, that's like a specific school of thought.
Yeah. So I didn't know what the fuck that was, because frankly I didn't care about political philosophy, and I still don't really care about political philosophy.
I regret those 4 years.
I really don't, because I was surrounded by people that talked about it all the fucking time.
Oh yeah, the really hardcore Keener types too. Ugh.
Yeah.
It was a waste of time. For me anyway.
I am
I
much more.
I had no plan, like, of what to do with my degree after.
Because I was 10 years older than you were when you started college.
Yeah.
I was 28.
Yeah.
When I went back, anyways. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I mean, I should have had a better idea. Actually, I did have a good idea. And then I had my professor sit me down and say, you need a master's for this. I'm like, so I might as well doesn't fucking matter what I do then.
That lifetime of academia is the only way through with the BA.
Yeah.
With
Well,
arts,
she
you
sucked.
just gotta go full.
She sucked.
Yeah, she sucks.
And I found out from someone else that was actually in the program after me that she sucked. Like, oh, okay, I don't feel so bad for not liking her like at all. It was fun. But She-Hulk, I don't know. I don't. I watched the Gundam review. I'm good. Lies, damn lies, and statistics. Yeah, exactly. Hey, why'd you hate Alan Wake 1? I can't say that I hated it. It just didn't age very well. I played it around the time when it came out. I played within like a couple years of its first release. And then Naomi, I played it in 2016, I believe it was. And I remember just going, this is not the experience that I remember it as I remember it. I remember it being a lot less obnoxious, and but at the same time, I was playing it for myself. I was playing it for fun, and playing stuff for fun versus playing stuff on a stream is just completely different animals.
Oh.
Holy shit!
Oh, Avalon's poking.
Dave, why do you hate Husk? Why do you hate Husk, Dave? What's wrong with Husk? I hate Husk because I am Husk. Husks do not like husks.
No, that's bad.
We're self racist. Is that what you want? Is that what you want, you bastard? Any funny roommate stories?
I'm the type to just hide in my room. Someone's in the kitchen? Nope. Now I'm not.
I'm trying to think of all the roommates I've had in my lifetime. And there have been a fair amount. Okay, so when I was 20, has anyone in the chat ever seen the movie Waiting? You know what Waiting is. The movie Waiting. Ryan Reynolds. They work at a restaurant. They show each other's dicks and stuff.
Did you show me it?
Apparently not while you were sober or present.
Conscious.
Or conscious. You might have fallen asleep. I don't know. Right. Okay. So when I was 20, I had a roommate, and we watched the movie Waiting, and then like 20 minutes after the movie ended, he knocked on my door, and I showed him the goat. So I basically showed him my dick and balls, and I called him a fag, and I kicked him in the ass and told him to get the fuck out. Euro Trip. Fucking awesome. Loved it when it came out. Hasn't aged the greatest, but it's still pretty solid. Is it dumb? Yes. Absolutely. Look at my horse. Oh, right, because it's shipwreck. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, another thing. So, same year. So it was two roommates that were both in engineering programs from the same school. So the guy that I did the goat to was the second guy. The second guy was a mechanical engineer. The first guy was an electrical engineer. So he was a nice guy, but he was definitely more kind of typical, really more introverted. He's like, I'd rather stay in my room and play fucking video poker than hang out. Like, all right, sure. I mean, it's your choice, man. Like, I'm just trying to make friends and hang out and whatever, and being on good terms. Like, we were never on bad terms. I always liked the guy, but he was there for a semester, right? So one afternoon, I'm biking back from campus after I ran into my buddy, and we decided to, instead of going to class like we should have, we decided to close down the fucking campus pub like a couple of morons. That was really brilliant. And on my way back, I go to a stoplight. It's like November, and I'm on a bike, and this truck is looking a little antsy, but I don't really give it a second thought. When the light turns green, the bloody truck decides to just go out of his way and just dart out onto the street where I am trying myself to cross on my bike. The guy just nails me, and I go flying like 10 feet on my bike. just fucking flying. And I mean, I was in shock, absolutely in shock. I didn't know what the hell to make of this at all. So I'm lying there on the you know, like frozen rain slicked pavement, and the guy, you know, a bunch of vehicles stop. The guy in the truck stops, comes out, picks me up, carries me into the truck. It's like, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Like the guy's having a fucking panic attack, and he drives me home, gives me like a fucking pack of cigarettes because I smoked at the time. He's like, if you smoke, take the whole damn pack. I was freaking out. He's freaking out like crazy. Well, because he was driving a work truck.
Whoa.
He was coming home from work.
God. And you throw that into
And
it.
I'm just sitting there going, oh, I'm fine, man. And here's the thing, I was like half in the bag, right? So I didn't really feel much. And I get home and he's like, are you sure you're gonna be okay, man? Here's my number. I call him as soon as you get to the hospital. I swear to God, you need to call me. I need to know how you're gonna be doing. I'm so worried. I'm so sorry. I know it was a dumb move. Like, well, it was a dumb move on my part too. I mean, we were both being kind of presumptuous and a bit impatient. So I wait like 3 hours because I talked to the one roommate and she was from Nepal, and she didn't really know a lot of people. She's like, I can see if I can get like my cousin to drive you, and then she tried her cousin. It's like, I can't get an answer. So I waited like 3 hours for my roommate, the electrical engineer guy, to come home, and he's like, yeah, I can drive you. I'm going to the swimming pool at the university, so I can drive you. Okay, that's fine. You know where he dropped me off? The hospital near here. He dropped me off at a hospital that wasn't even really a practicing hospital anymore, but was basically just a place where they would put people that need extra beds. So here I am, shaken, kind of drunk, probably took like 6 ibuprofen just so I wouldn't collapse from the pain. And I'm standing there in a parking lot, realizing exactly where I am. And I walked from the hospital around here.
Yeah. The old hospital.
To the mental hospital, past where the university is,
psych
which
ward.
is like almost it's like an hour and a half walk. Because Buddy couldn't stick around long enough. I actually came out of the original hospital he dropped me off at to say anything, and he just peels out of the parking lot without even a second look. Because I'm pretty sure that guy was autistic. I'm pretty fucking sure that guy was autistic. Like, I waved and shit. Like, he didn't even know. The guy, he wasn't very good with social cues at the best times, but peels out of the fucking parking lot, and I walk for an hour and a half.
This is like the only good part about the fact that we just have a mega hospital.
It is. I walked all the way to the mental hospital, have them tell me it's a fucking mental hospital, and walk all the way back up to where the actual hospital is. This is years before. It's like 2005. This is several years, at least 2 years before the main hospital was built and renovated.
Right, yeah,
here.
there were still 3 different departments.
And
right.
I get back home, like, Steve, you fucking asshole! Yeah. I walked for 3 hours! Like, oh, well, I got a good swimming. Trying to strangle the bastard. Fuck him.
Why do you keep attracting autists? I say as one of them.
He was living in the place where I was because it was cheap, and they did it month to month.
Okay,
so
yeah,
for you engineering students doing co-op, it was completely fine.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Anyway,
Ugh.
Cornrolio,
Steve,
I am not
man.
waiting on no damn ring. There's no deadline for that.
God, Steve.
Secondly, low maintenance is only part true.
Euro trip would never be made today.
Oh no. Nope.
I didn't really like the Uncharted movie. I didn't. I thought it was pretty lackluster. Who is Dev? Dev is a AI that I built one day.
He spews political content.
According to the deep lore. Or I had a best friend from childhood that died, and I cloned him. And every clone has become progressively more ridiculous. Now, the other side of that coin is that I died, and every clone of me has turned out to be more ridiculous. I think it's probably a mixture of both. We're both clones. We're just kind of weird offshoots of what our original personalities were. Yeah. Fucking hell, man. Oh, here we go.
Be gone, bot.
Why? Why? Right. That's why. That is why.
Deer.
Yeah, the deer sanctuaries are pretty cool. Oh my
Very
god.
cottage core.
Okay.
That is bot number 4.
They really love this shit.
It's probably because they hear Degen speak.
Oh, right. Okay, so this is one of the mini games for this. This is not in the original game at all. You have to use the control like this.
Embarrassing
Look at this, look at this.
childhood memories. My entire existence was a fucking embarrassment, honestly. Oh god, this shit. This fucking Flappy Bird shit. I'm sorry that
it's
I was...
easier than actual flute, trust me. I have a tin flute. It's a pain in the ass.
I believe it.
Still, I mean, there's something about this flute. Like this flutes like this. There's such a very very similar kind of vibe to indigenous flutes too.
Taking one for the team, Airface.
Okay, favorite Far Cry game, least favorite Far Cry game. Favorite Far Cry game. Oh shit, good question. Least favorite is definitely 6. 6 was garbage. I played the most of, or seen the most of Far Cry 5. You know what the one I probably enjoyed the most was 4. Just going around the gyrocopter, and you don't know anything about what I'm talking about.
I have no clue.
So
I have
Far
no
Cry
context.
4 is about, so you go to this place. It's like this random. It's like this Asian country. It's kind of like Tibet or Nepal. And you play as this guy named you got this guy named, he calls himself AJ. And his parents were from that country, and he's trying to figure out what the hell happened. And you end up basically meeting the warlord / president of this country.
Yeah,
And
do that
the whole
Disney
thing about
princess shit.
the whole thing about the opening of the game is that he offers you crab rangoon, and you have the option to sit there or leave. And if you sit there, it's an ending to the game. He literally just comes back. He's like, "Oh, you didn't eat your crab rangoon. Oh, sorry," and you eat it, and then he just talks to you, and that's the end of the game. You don't fight back. You don't join the rebellion. Nothing. You just eat crab rangoon.
Sounds like a good time, honestly.
It was pretty good. It's pretty cool. I really like that about Far Cry. Is they
Do that.
they definitely
Disney
give the option to
princess shit.
just fuck around and find out.
Disney princess.
Ghost of Sushi. Yep. It's Nepal. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, because he calls you Ajay. But yeah. I will say that Far Cry 4 was my favorite, not necessarily just because of setting and because of villain, because as much as I like Pagan Min was a great villain. And he was a singular villain, unlike the Seed family. And he's not like I mean, Voss is really cool as a villain as well. But it's not necessarily just because of setting or villain. It's because when I was playing the game,
The fat man is absent.
Dev he's actually probably sleeping. He's had a rough day. So let's just leave him alone. In any case, so in Far Cry, you can actually ride it on a gyrocopter.
Uh-huh.
You know what a gyrocopter is, right?
No.
Okay. Well, it's like a kind of flying machine.
Okay.
All right. So I was riding around this thing, and I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna jump off this thing in the middle of a lake, and I'm gonna land and I'm gonna go on this island. And I jumped off. And about 5 seconds after I landed in the water, and this is like completely, this is such a like an insanely low chance thing to happen. The gyrocopter, because of the momentum, the gyrocopter came down and landed on me and murdered me immediately.
That is really funny, actually.
It was like a 1 in a
That's
thousand.
actually really funny.
It fucking killed me. It was like a 1 in 1,000 chance of this happening, and the fucking thing came out of the sky and just landed on me and killed me.
Happy Wheels.
Was this
Like, it reminds me-
2012? Is it? I don't know.
Well, speaking of 2012 reference,
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
that's actually even older. But the story you were telling,
Well,
with
Far Cry
the-
4 was like
with
2020.
with that falling, it reminds me of playing Happy Wheels, and you're the irresponsible dad with the kid, and you fall off the bike, and then the bike comes and fucking kills you. It's the funniest thing. Or at least.
And you're dead. You are all dead.
Or it's
You are
random
all
bike
dead
strikes
people.
again.
Ugh.
Totally. It's like a canoe with rollerblades.
Yeah. you know, Pilot Wings is a fair assumption. I think the gyrocopter is like it's basically the equivalent of, it's like what a glider is to an airplane. It is to a. The thing is, like a glider is not really powered, but it is like a smaller, more simplistic helicopter.
Margaret.
The fuck? Thank you for being murdered.
Cannot make this unboring.
Sorry. This game forces you to
Is fair. I am not good at entertaining a conversation via chat. Also, the chat you do not see it from this perspective, where we're looking, but it's like white on white.
Yeah, it is.
It's terrible.
I don't know how to make it.
It is so
I don't know how to
fucking
make
terrible.
the background black. Cry 2 and 4 are my favorite Far Cry games. I never played 2. I only played 3, 4, and 5. And 6, which is fucking awful. Because I don't know, my dudes. I don't know how to make this game more exciting other than
Rollicking through the fields.
riding through the woods, smoking endo, sipping on gin and punch, laid back, forsooth.
How do I?
Do you have any funny drunk high stories? Oh my god. Oh, that's a loaded question.
I mean, once again, that's my entire existence, but
No, well, almost, but not
俺が
quite.
乗った船だノブ
Almost, but not quite.
どこへ行ってしま
almost
った
but not quite is quite accurate.
対馬の船長だ
I can tell you about the time when,
ノブのものだ
before Dev was here. So there was a botched Let's Play. So before we started doing this, we did Let's Plays. We actually pre-recorded stuff. There was a time when Dev was here, and it was before it was with my old roommate and his girlfriend were around, and everyone decided to do mushrooms and play Mario Party.
Oh, good lord.
And Dev said, I don't know if I really like this, but I'm gonna record it. And it kind of went off the rails really quickly
I believe it. 100%.
because everyone was fucking, high on mushrooms. And then everyone decided to go. So there's actually a mason's hall near here.
Oh yeah.
Their light
the
shines through my
Freemasons.
fucking window. It's huge pain in the ass, not gonna lie.
Those jackasses from the Freemasons.
But yeah, we ended up climbing up the hill to the Mason's Hall, and having dogs basically start chasing us. A bunch of like German shepherds are chasing us away. Imagine doing that when we're high on mushrooms. Oh yeah, and before that, we went into someone's yard. They had spare they had a truck, and they had spare tires for the truck, and they're huge, right? They're like this. So it wasn't even the guys; it was the women. They picked up the tire and started rolling it down the driveway into the road, and then the owner of said house came out of the fucking house and asked what the hell we were doing.
My God.
And thankfully, we had the women with us because, well, I mean, thankfully,
Even
but
though they started it.
not thankfully, because if they weren't there, it wouldn't have happened. But at the same time, because they were there, they were like, "Oh, we're so sorry. We just like I don't know. It started moving. It was like rolling. For some reason, I don't know what the hell happened, but it was like rolling into the street, and we
Chat,
grabbed it.
Same.
Like, God. Guys, don't do mushrooms. They're ridiculous.
Drugs are bad, okay?
I mean, they can be, but don't do mushrooms. Mushrooms fucking suck. I cannot stand mushrooms. They're horrible. They make you sick to your stomach. They make you super paranoid.
If we're gonna get into, I mean, as far as my drunk stories go, a lot of them involve model parliament.
That's fair.
Like, at one point, I just hit all the buttons in the elevator, like with my friend, when she's like trying to get my dumb ass back to our room or whatever, the room we wanted to go to, and we were on the right floor, but I still ended up closing it and hitting all the buttons.
That's right. You guys hit every button in the elevator.
That was me, specifically.
Yeah, but,
I was gone.
but Christy enabled it.
Yeah,
The other person enabled it.
yeah.
Yeah. By the way, you're an asshole in model parliament sometimes.
Yeah, I was an asshole. I got kicked Avery in her sleep. Or in my
Good.
sleep. I was sleeping, I kicked her.
When I did acid earlier this summer, we found the jawbone of a deer skull, and my two friends picked up a rock and crushed the jawbone. I was convinced it would curse me. See, I've done acid too. I never had that. I never had that experience. I actually really like. I like you doing LSD because as long as you're careful with it, the way you feel after, especially with depression, if you take it, you're gonna feel really, really good about things. It's why they do microdosing, right? But they do it with mushrooms too. It's just I don't trust psilocybin so much as I do LSD. If you do it within a reasonable time and with a reasonable amount, then it will, in fact, kind of even your keel. I definitely felt better about things after I did it. And I laugh. Like, I'm the kind of guy that I take it and I just laugh my ass off. I don't freak out. I don't hallucinate. I just laugh my ass off. When I did it last time, we watched the Sam Hyde, the TEDx talk, the 2070 paradigm shift, which is extremely clairvoyant now, by the way. It's so fun.
4 hours of sleep is how you hit the stupids and everything is funny.
No, 2 hours is even worse. That's what I was yesterday.
You were beyond the funny. You were just
Oh
miserable.
no, I was miserable. Like nothing was working. I was trying to get like I was trying to get the PS4 stuff to work. That wasn't working. I cut myself. I slashed my neck open while shaving. Felt like garbage after I ate dinner. It's like everything that could have gone wrong went
Lord
wrong.
Tennyson.
But that's all good. Governments are full of assholes. Yeah. Thoughts on Razor Fist? Yeah, it's pretty funny.
You're pink.
Hey, Dad, what do you want to do tonight? Same thing we do every night, Dave. Try and take over the world.
Pinky and the brain, the baby and the dev.
They're both insane.
What the shit? Alright. Just gonna go this way? Okay, never mind. We're just out of my mind. Out of my fucking mind. Oh, hello.
馬の蹴りで頭を割られておる。
My horse. So at this point we're like an hour and 10 minutes. So you know what? We're just gonna go till an hour and a half.
ノブ、
Alright,
今向かう。
yeah.
I don't see the point of
Nah, it's fine.
cutting off or expanding on.
So, question about car trip, or basically road trips with your friends. Is it the strongest bladder or the weakest bladder that you choose the bathroom breaks?
Weakest because they're gonna piss themselves in the damn car.
Yeah, and you know the trip like from here to Toronto, right?
I sure do. That's also
So
why.
take a wild guess at how weak Avery is. Our friends are
Avery's-
actually roasting her today.
Avery's bladder is so goddamn weak. It's like a paper
even-
bag.
French River.
What?
Yeah, by French River.
What?
Yeah.
Not even Perry Sound?
No, French
Are you
River.
fucking kidding me?
That's how weak. We could not even handle it.
Jesus Christ! I gave that bitch a promise ring.
ノブ、よくやった。いいこと。
Oh.
You get that bitch a promise ring.
Yeah, well, I gave you the better one.
You gave me one that meant more.
Yeah.
It said more to me.
I mean, I bought her one, but yours was inherited from the woman that.
Your favorite grandparent.
My favorite grandparent,
It has
yeah.
a lot of meaning.
Exactly. It means a lot more. It's much more sentimental. And my grandma would have liked you a lot more than Avery.
If she was with it.
Especially if you're on a fucking road trip because you're like, oh my god. Oh my god.
怪我はないな。
Let's see. Who are we gonna bring on this road trip with me? Because my grandma
お前を見くびった
got the ring that I gave you on a road trip on an RV to Arizona.
忘れるでないぞ。
You think she would have brought someone like Avery? No fucking way!
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, harsh charge.
Yeah.
Wow.
お前がいて
This is
よ
so
かった。
satisfying.
襲われておる。急ぎ向かうぞ。
Hello.
That sounds familiar. Sometimes they squint. It's 'cause it's too. Look at the other one.
What? Are you a fan of They Might Be Giants? Yes, definitely.
What's more fun?
Particle Man does whatever a particle man
I'm
can.
gonna vote the years during college, cause like, but then again, I don't know how much of that is run by the pandemic, cause like, they kind of destroyed a lot of socialing.
It's really hard to time this shit out.
But that's my
Holy
opinion.
fuck, is it ever hard to time this out?
At the same time, I just like, I'm just too old for that, or not really, but like, I just feel too. I wouldn't be able to handle the immaturity of those years again. You know, what was more fun out of college or in college? The years.
Well, I had a bigger gap between. I
you
found things
have
were
more.
actually more fun out of college.
Good for you. I wouldn't know.
二度も命を救われました。
The thing is
Although.
that I got to experience a lot of things that were kind of like
おかげで助か
on
り
the
ました
verge of college life without being in college. And I can tell you right now, not having a bunch of assignments breathing down your neck
Oh yeah, I don't miss that.
and just being able to go to, say, a pub or go to a concert or whatever and just hang
You're
out
off
with
the
people.
clock. You,
Yeah,
you
it's
work.
like you're
That's the good part.
say you
You don't have this
you tap out of
looming
work. You
stress
say,
on you permanently.
"Oh, there's a concert tonight at
You can- just
a
leave
bar." I was able to kind of disengage.
That part I do like about not being in school a lot.
What he's like, it's important.
home.
Particle Man Is he a mess? Is he depressed? Does he feel worthless? To be fair, I did learn about the song Particle Man when I was in college. so there's that. You know they might be giants, right? Ever heard of them?
I've
They did the theme song for Malcolm in the Middle.
um.
You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now.
I'll remind you, I didn't watch Malcolm in the Middle.
Right, you're a fucking lizard.
I don't watch normie shit.
'Cause you're a dick.
Sure.
Also, that show was not really that normie. Oh God! I wouldn't consider Malcolm in the Middle really normie because it's basically, it really is about a gifted kid that doesn't get along with anyone that he's around, and he can't stand his family because they're mainly just idiots. All right, peasants.
待たせてしまったな。
Oh, Brian. I think you might be the only one other than me that know what the hell what Tiny Toon Adventures
猿の
is.
世話をしていた年寄りです。
どこにおった？
猿岩を見渡せる古い野営です。猛虎は島の獣を捕らえてます。殺すつもりでしょうか。
Is anyone surprised Game Journal pros like Movie Blob, Alana Pierce, and Jim Sterling hate Colin Moriarty?
I don't know who Colin
Moriarty?
It's not.
He's oh God, isn't he's the guy that he used to be on a show with Greg Miller from IGN. So when I was working the group home back in like 2012, 2013, I had to do what was called one-on-ones with this one kid because he was basically like under house arrest. I had to basically just be like a prison guard.
Yeah.
And one day I was asked, can you do a 12-hour vigil on this kid?
God.
You wonder why I got burnt out?
No, I don't question that at all. And frankly, the pay wasn't fucking worth it.
And it was better. It was actually pretty good at the time, but for the amount of shit that I got from this kid.
And I'm still seeing the rates that place offers. Nah, they ain't paying y'all enough.
I felt bad for the kid, but I also despised him. It was such a fucked up kind of workplace.
There are people beyond help, and there are
and
a lot of failed systems.
I'm meaning to touch on that eventually. So my favorite movie is Good Will Hunting, and the 25th anniversary is coming up in December. I have been
You need to get your ass on that saddle.
I have been thinking about and just like kind of shaping things in my head for over a year, some kind of script about Good Will Hunting and about young people and the welfare system and children's aid or CPS, all kind of stuff like that, and like the differences between being disenfranchised youth in 1997 versus now. And that was a big step for me in terms of making me really disillusioned myself, was working with these kids because I could tell that they didn't give a fuck. But anyways, I came across a YouTube channel and a show called Conversations with Colin, and it was Greg Miller, who was later joined IGN, and his roommate at the time, Colin. And I'm pretty sure it's the same guy. Want to say that the same guy. Could someone please tell me it's the same guy? But yeah. Tiny Toon's SNES game was fun. I agree so far. That was pretty good. But yeah. It was one of those things where you find any point in a storm, right? I'll admit, like I got really, I got to the point where I didn't give a fuck anymore. And they're like, well, you have to be able to go and like clean. You have to be like wipe down the walls and clean the bathrooms and basically.
The fact that they didn't even hire janitorial service for this.
No,
shit?
I was a janitor. I was night staff. I was basically somewhere between a chef and a janitor. or like a sous chef and a janitor.
It's full-on caretaker bullshit. It's like,
What-
damn, they ain't paying y'all enough for that.
Did I never tell you about the time that my coworker Mike tried to almost mixed chemicals that would have made mustard gas?
I mean, that would have saved a lot of strain on the systems.
Wait, it would have killed me too.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, so we had this coworker Richard, and he fucking hated Mike. Yeah, the guys I work with, holy, I mean, some of them are pretty cool. Some of them are they're like hilariously out of touch with reality. Nice.
Good stabbings.
Yeah. So I work with these guys, and like one of them, Jesus Christ, I remember a lot of the stuff because it was around the same time when Rob Ford was getting was getting
The mayor of Toronto.
Well, this is when Rob Ford got found out for hanging out with the dealer and smoking crack. Yeah.
When he got caught smoking
Yeah,
crack.
yeah.
That was some of the best can of pop. That was good. That was a good time.
Imagine working for a fucking group home for kids, for like 12 to 17-year-old boys.
Yeah.
And these kids they have shitty ass home lives. They're taken out, and you're trying to be compassionate and try to make things function. But all anyone can think about is how Rob Ford smoked crack, and like showed up to meetings drunk and shit. And people wonder why he died of stomach cancer. Like, holy fuck, the guy just he basically made his liver into a nuclear power plant.
He had it coming.
Isn't the Sakai armor? I don't have it yet. I'm doing this preemptively. I'm not cosplaying as Karl Marx. I don't want anything to do with Karl Marx. That guy's a nightmare fuel.
Cool, Killer Z, sign me up. I mean, what?
I have enough to eat at home.
Plenty to eat at home.
Yep,
Oh yeah, that had something to do with his wife.
sure did. Well, yeah, because they were trying to make him seem like he cheated on his wife. Like, no, I'm good. I got plenty at home. At least he's honest.
It was a bit embarrassing though, but like
It was embarrassing, but it was kind of refreshingly honest at the same time.
it was a dumb wholesome-ish, like,
Yeah,
you know
it
what
was,
I mean?
It was wholesome, but it was very blunt.
It was just pure chaos. That was a chaotic good moment.
Yeah.
That was chaotic good.
I mean, I wouldn't say that Rob Ford as a person
No,
was
he's
chaotic.
chaotic neutral.
Chaotic neutral.
He was.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But that year at Model... You didn't make it to Model Parliament that year, did you?
No. 2015?
Yeah, because someone brought, like, blue crystals and stuff, because they had to also make a Breaking Bad reference, because that was going on at the same time.
Yeah, no.
There was at least, like, 14 Rob Ford references. I counted.
Wasn't he dead by that point?
No. Not 2015.
He had to have been.
No, okay, maybe it was 24, but you were there that year.
I was there that year. No, it had to have been because he died, or no, he had
I
to.
thought he died like in like 2016 or 2017, like well after the fact.
Maybe I found out that he had stomach cancer when I was still in the first program I took at Laurentian.
Okay.
I remember hearing about Rob Ford being sick. Anyways, he did crack. I was working a group home. The kids didn't give a fuck, but all the adults did because it was hilarious. So yeah. The thing is, the Ford family is basically.
Oh, they're so evil.
Like they're basically the equivalent. Like they're essentially the equivalent of the Bushes. They're like Canadian, like they're like Ontario versions of the Bush family, the Clinton family, but somehow dumber.
Oh, dumber, definitely.
Because. No, they just are.
They just are.
They're just retarded. So that's. You're welcome, Brian. Rob Ford was definitely made a meme. I have a picture on my computer.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I still have a picture, and it's Rob Ford as MODOK. You have no idea who the hell what MODOK.
No.
Okay, well, I'll have to show you. So MODOK is a character from the Marvel universe, and it's literally like this living computer. It's like a giant head sitting in a chair, and I found a picture of Rob
Oh
Ford.
my god, are you really gonna do it?
Oh,
right
I am.
now?
I have. We're almost done anyway. So
I have to use the bathroom. Please just finish the stream.
we're almost done, Don.
Oh my god, I can't believe you're actually gonna take the time to pull up a meme from like nearly a decade ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. Not really.
I don't care. That is pretty amusing though, given the proportions.
Here, I'll show you guys. MODOK. Rob Ford is MODOK. Flying in front of the CN Tower. If that guy's
Perfect.
gonna be immortalized for anything, it's gonna be that. Just the only thing that would have made it better if he was holding a fucking crack pipe. So you're welcome. You're welcome, internet. That is how it goes. Legit. Rob Ford as MODOK. Flying in front of the CN Tower and grinning like an idiot because he was one. And his brother's an even bigger one.
See,
You're
the
welcome.
And well, see the thing about the Canadian hospitals and that new policy.
Do you know how privatized that? Like, I'd forgotten how privatized Ontario is already.
In what way?
Well, Dom, if I want to go to a clinic, I go to the doctor clinic that I'm near, which is privately owned. If I want to get blood work, I have to go to Life Labs, which is privately owned.
Yeah.
If I want to get certain things in terms of, maybe some, like an ultrasound, privately owned. We're closer to private healthcare than you think, and
I know
we
that.
never really consider it until
The
it's
only
too
thing
late.
is we haven't been the only thing is we've only been paying out of pocket for faxes to be sent.
Yeah. Well, deep facts.
By the way, we still run everything on fax machines.
This indeed was a bully stream. Good new cab, so I'll watch to the end. Well, thank you. Dev is a boomer, but he's not. He's not the true boomer. I'm the boomer.
You're both boomers.
Both boomers. Spin dizzy worlds.
対馬の民と同じ病
Oh, we're almost there.
数日ほど姿が見えなかったので
Dom's gonna burst.
猛虎に
Wait,
捕まっ
Neil
たのかと
Druckmann.
思
Neil
ったら
Druckmann. I'm gonna punish Neil Druckmann by just
でもずっとこのあり
cutting
さま
off his
で
hand so he can't write.
必ずや食い止めよ
Maybe his
う
tongue.
もう安全
But
だ
he can't talk.
どこかへ逃げろ
Just garbage.
ここは安全悪い
Oh shit, I missed it.
ことはないよ
I missed a sub!
Oh shit!
I missed multiple subs.
Oh,
Sorry.
jeez.
Oh my god. 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 Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
dear.
Wow.
We are so
Wow.
sorry for.
I am so sorry. So Tennyson had resubscribed. What's poppin', boys and girls? No depth tonight. Huzzah. A blessing from the Lord. God be praised. Also, hi, David Dom. Thank you, Tennyson.
Hi, Tennyson. Always good to
And
hear.
Brian had resubscribed an hour ago. Happy you're being a boomer. You're welcome. Also, thank you, Brian. Thank you very much.
And we missed a 3 minutes ago hydrate.
I'm kind of just sipping. And Iggery resubscribed 6 minutes ago.
Thank
Hey
you.
Dave, would you rather have dick-sized nipples or nipple-sized dick?
そいつは幻
Shitting dick
お前は
nipples.
幻だよし
Rock yourself to sleep, why don't you? Oh god.
I am not supposed to miss the subs. That is true. But I wasn't even looking in that direction. I should have been, because like I was getting so hopelessly bored. So I'm like, you know, Googling memes even. Like, I'm just trying to exist.
What? Dom, you're autistic? How could you lie to me like that? What the hell is the other guy?
I need gym shorts just so I can Just to be the gender swap. I'm always gonna be the descender version. Fucking cancel.
What the shit? Oh, God, I fucking hate these. The shaman are, they're seriously the worst part of this. Where are you? Where are you? You badly singing, you chanting fuck. Thank you. Thanks for showing yourself, you garbage jerk human.
Slicey slice.
Super Mongolians! Hit. Jen. Like, that's bullshit.
No.
Also fucking bullshit. You know what? Holy mackerel. You know what? No, fuck you. Thank you. God. Wow. Fuck you, Larry David. That's some bullshit. Yeah, I know.
See, another thing about the subs is it's scrolled down to 2 days ago, so now I can't see them even. So
No, I wasn't looking there. I was looking, well, the activity feed on the left. There's
Yeah.
Streamlab events, and then activity feeds.
sorry.
What the shit?
Anyway, can't be that good with the technicalities if I'm not even seeing this stuff.
Well, I'm done.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from? We're from England. Captain Cisco. Guys, Stone doesn't know DS9, like, at all.
None.
Hopefully at one point, because it is my favorite Star Trek show, like, by far. I haven't tried the hardest, no. I think I showed some clips.
And also, like, just, I don't know, time and a place, and just...
But you like the Orville. Fuck, we still gotta finish the last season. Like 3 episodes we didn't watch.
I'd point out what is pushing me away from it, but that would come off as rather mean. Spoiler alert. It's the fat. The fat man having no chill kind of steers me away from it.
So yeah, this actually skips a bunch of stuff in the main game because it says that Khotun Khan is actually dead. When at this point he's not. So this is actually supposed to take place after I finish the game.
客を害しはしない
Yeah, Star Trek is it's like Star Wars, you know. Like there's just so many factions right now.
Oof. That was...
Yep.
synced
By the way,
poorly.
I am giving you hallucinogens.
家電の霊薬
Ayahuasca.
The Mongolian equivalent, yeah.
そう力むでないまだ先は長い
Not quite.
Crazy shit, anyway. Crazy,
I don't know. I actually don't know what the hell that she did.
crazy, crazy drugs.
さあ
But,
己の霊
she's-
魂を地の底へ送ってやろう
She's an evil bitch.
先祖の裁きを受けるがよい
Mm-hmm.
Not as evil as some of them, but she's definitely fucked up. Yeah, by the way, you get to see your father die again.
Yep, you get to rewatch it.
Worst writer, Neil Druckmann or David Cage? Druckmann.
Please tell me we're close.
I think so. I'm trying to get there.
Well, we're at cutscenes, so.
言うな。お来るなと言ったはず。
ちゃんと聞くと思ったの。そこらの船を借りたんだ。
Yuna's awesome. This game does female characters so
どう
well.
した？何かされたの？
大田家族の長に
But you beat this already?
されたようだ。
I haven't beaten on the show, but I've beaten the
Honestly,
game.
my
I've definitely
gosh.
beaten it on my own.
タチはどこへやった？
近くを探してみなよ。
大高と猛虎兵は。
Okay. That's definitely a good place to cut it off. I know it's getting later, and you're about to burst and
I must go.
and I don't know, retire from life.
Retired from life.
Brian, maybe join the $5 club
Well,
on Discord
All
and
the
we'll
cool
talk.
people hang out there.
But
and you might
Dom,
get a
Dom,
chance.
and so's Dom. But yeah. For now, we're gonna say have a good night. We're gonna say anya. Oh God, I was saying.
Nope. Oyasumi.
Oyasumi. That's the word. Okay. Well, we'll see you next time for more Ghost of Tsushima Island.